call Bryson McIntosh back.
Good evening, FUSD board members. Thank you for giving me a few minutes of your time. I'm here to ask you a few questions about Universal Empowerment Scholarship HB2853 and how it affects FUSD. Why have you not educated and encouraged the parents and Flagstaff about Universal ESA? Why have you not distributed information to FUSD parents on Universal ESA? Why have you not surveyed parents to see if they will or have completed the Universal ESA application? I asked these questions because Universal ESA will help increase our district's budget. You have so much more to gain in the district financially than you have to lose. $14,326 per pupil goes to public schools. That's federal, state, and local money. With Universal ESA, the federal and local funding and 10% of state stays with the school district. And only 90% of state funds, approximately $7,000, accessible to the parent via Universal ESA. The student gets the education that the parents deem to be appropriate and has funding to help in that process. While a district gets over half of the funding per pupil while not having to educate that student. It is a win-win for everyone. If just one student at San Francisco de Assis or Flagstaff Christian School is signed up for ESA, money would come into FUSD. Can you imagine how much money would come into FUSD if every student at those schools was signed up for Universal ESA? My mom learned about ESA from employees in the special education department of FUSD. Why was it okay for your district to educate my mom on ESA, but you won't educate other parents? Why is it okay for you to discriminate against others and decide who does and doesn't deserve to learn about ESA? The current ESA program is open to 7 categories of students in Arizona. HB2853 was signed into law by Governor Ducey and goes into effect on September 24th. It opens up ESA to all Arizona students. I think your education on Universal ESA and how it will benefit FUSD needs to start with your staff and faculty. It's rumored that they have been circulating petitions at schools and in the district to stop this law. If students in FUSD are receiving education their parents feel is appropriate, then you really have nothing to fear about educating all of FUSD and Flagstaff on Universal ESA. You only have a large amount of funding to gain.
Thank you.